Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're about to do UFC 281 prediction fight type deal, kind of a simulation. Unfortunately, I can only do two of them because a couple opponents aren't in the game. Even the championship fight, Adesanya Pereira is not in the game, so that kind of sucked. Now, yeah, see, this is what I'm worried about for Weili. I mean, Namajunas just took her down, held her there for most of the fight, and dominated her in the second fight in the wrestling. And Esparza is probably the better grappler in overall wrestling. So, but I still think that the striking, it starts on the feet. I think she's gonna know what Esparza is predictable to a fault. Not saying she's not good. I'm just saying she's predictable. Like Weili, she wants it, I mean, obviously, Esparza wants to defend. That was a nice duck. Question is does Esparza get her down and just hold her here? Is that, I mean, can she resist all the takedowns? I mean, it's going to be rough, for sure. But if Weili can even just stop a few, maybe even enough to and keep her in the clinch afterwards, just enough to discourage Esparza, that could be huge. But wrestling takes a lot of the gas out of you, so I think what she needs to do is target this body. My goodness, I am just sucking right now. Go back standing. Weili's not really going to want her on the ground. She's going to get right back up. She needs to target the body a lot. Make it to where she doesn't have the cardio anymore to really do this and just ragdoll her and take her down non-stop. Some elbows. Ooh, that was a good counter. Weili needs to be patient in this fight, too. She needs to press the action and just run straight at her. And be very careful and selective with her strikes. I mean, it's a 5-round fight. I mean, Esparza's championship experience is getting the crap beaten out of her by Jędrzejczyk, which Weili just knocked the tar out of. So, I mean, that could, scare Esparza a little bit. She might have that in the back of her head. Striking is next level. I didn't know Esparza has that. Oh wait, because she doesn't really show it, because she doesn't. But this game is on crack cocaine right now. See, look, I failed there. Because Weili, Esparza just transitions so smooth, so fast. It's hard. It's rough. Anyone on the ground with Esparza is going to have a very rough night if they don't find a way to get up. That was fancy. Now we're up. Legs, too. Legs are going to need to be a big part. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that fight would have been called by now, but that's just me. Not necessarily. Oh, that was a bad kick. She needs to be very selective with how much she kicks to Weili, because Esparza catches it, she's just gonna take her right down from there. The clinch, get some good body work. Good jab, 1-2 combinations to the body are going to be, I think, really nice. I mean, shoot. One thing I will say, though, that might help Weili, she's strong enough to lift Francis Ngannou with a high crotch takedown, so I don't know if Esparza can do that, so she might have some strength bonus on her. Strength advantage. Transition. Oh, I messed up there. Alright, we're down to round 3. Oh, Esparza didn't glove touch. Here we are, beating the tar out of her. Yeah, no. I did the wrong thing there. Weili, like I said, Weili's not really wanting that ground war with her, I don't think. Weili needs to be patient like I am here. I'm working the body still. Even though I might be close to having her, I don't want to get too cocky and get caught. It's a championship fight. Everything's on the line. Oh, it's a bad move. A little misjudge of distance. Clinch work, I think, will be good here. Don't want to risk the ground war, even though Weili probably would have finished her in that position, but I feel like being on the ground with the Esparza is just risky. On to the main event of the evening. Alright, you know who I'm representing out here, my boy, Dustin Poirier. Ride or die, man, ride or die. It's gonna be a close fight, though. It'll be entertaining, I feel like. But, I mean, Chandler got out striked by Gaethje, which, I mean, it was close, no doubt, but still outstriked by Gaethje in terms of, I think, well, he won the fight. That's what I mean. And, you know, it was close, but Gaethje ultimately won. Poirier TKO'd him. So, leg kicks. Poirier is really good at those leg kicks. Chandler's very explosive, but he's not as technical as Poirier, and I feel like that's kind of where he has an advantage. Poirier needs to watch for that Tony Ferguson kick, though. That's what I'm going to call it. Cheap kick up the middle. That 1-2 leg kick combo could be deadly for him. Body work. Take away the gas tank is such an underused quality. I feel like, I mean, I get it's pretty difficult to, you know, get in there without risking getting seriously hurt, so I understand why it is. I'd say even getting Chandler in the clinch might be good, because the thing is that you take away some of that explosive ability if you play your cards right in the clinch. You don't want to necessarily go to the ground with them, but that was a bad choice of moves. Nice lane kick. Oh, that was bad. Just tap the thing. Feint. Draw out his explosive movements. Use little feints, maybe to fake him into using some of that extra gas that he has on big attacks that aren't going to work because they're feints. I mean, I don't necessarily think that'll work with Chandler that much, just because his fight IQ is high. I like them both, but you know, Poirier is my man, so rooting against him on this one. So sad this is only a 3-round fight. Although one of them might die if it was a 5 round, so. Okay, I didn't necessarily mean to sprint out the gates like that. See, Poirier's not going to be as dumb as I am right now, where I'm just blind kicking because of how dangerous that is. You never do that. You're supposed to always set up your kicks. I'm trying to get in the clinch. That's the thing they did bad about this game. Clinching is so inaccurate. He ate that uppercut. That was a knee right to the... Maybe my soulmate died, I don't know. Maybe I don't, ever so. Maybe my soulmate died, I don't know. Maybe I don't, ever so. soulmate died, I don't know. Alright, let's start it out here. Get some good jabs going. Fake the body hook. Chandler's just backing up here. Poirier loves to press the gas, and he's really good at it. They both are. Oh, that was a good counter. That was a sloppy throw. Oh, crikey. Terrible distance management. Oh, terrible. Again, I threw a blind kick. Soul. And that's how we do it, boys. Those are my predictions.